Yo, what is good, fellas? We are finally into college football ultimate team, and today we're going over what you boys need to do first as soon as you boot up this game. Alright, fellas, so first things first you're going to want to do as soon as you log into this game is 1, admire how absolutely beautiful this game looks, and 2 is figure out, do you want to open packs day 1? If you're going to want to open packs day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, honestly up until this weekend I recommend it's the first thing you fellas do. Now, I say that because, A, we're going to get our pre-order stuff in immediately. It looks like some of it's coming in as you guys load in. As you guys can see here, I believe this is going to hold all of my pre-order stuff. As you guys can also see in the top right, I have all my pre-order points already loaded into my account. So we have our pre-order stuff already into the game. You don't want to open your pre-order packs and pick your B&D non-auctionable players and then pull an 88 overall non-auctionable all seasons player. If you're going to open packs, I recommend it's the first thing you do. I'm not spending packs day 1 of this game. Don't want to spend money on it until the weekend, until I see whatever the legend promo is going to look like. But if you're going to open, a junior bundle, maybe a rare platinum bundle, I recommend you fellas do that as your first thing as soon as you log on. Now, if you get through there and you open your packs and you're like, all right, what do I do now? I recommend coming over and looking at your MVP bundle, the pre-order edition cards that you fellas all got. I would then go through and I would open up this MVP bundle, which I believe has all of your pre-order cards in here. We'll take a look. Yes, you guys can see here all of the different MVP packs, alma mater packs, ultimate alumni packs, cover athlete packs. I would then recommend opening up those packs and start to begin to build a team. Now, if you want to open those first, you can. I also recommend coming over to the Season 1 Field Pass and checking out exactly what players you get from the Field Pass. I know we had a stream yesterday, but it was a little bit fast-paced, and there are a lot of free cards in this game that if you want to write down like when and where you get the free cards, it's not a bad idea whatsoever. For example, at level 10, you get one of the 84 overall Season 1 players. There is a really good halfback in this pack. So when you're, picking your pre-order players that you're going to pick, is it necessarily worth it to, pick a halfback when at level 10 in the field pass, you're going to get a halfback? These are all the decisions you fellas are going to want to make immediately. So then again, you don't double up on, B&D positions. It's a lot of thinking for the day 1 of, a brand new Ultimate Team game, and that's just how it is. Day 1 is really setting the foundation for probably the next month of your time on this game. As you guys can see, I literally just logged in, but there are already things that I have been thinking about because I kind of have a general idea of which of the pre-order players I was going to pick. And then after we got the teaser last night, I kind of was like, all right, I'm not picking the halfback because I'm picking the halfback from the Season 1 Field Pass at level 10. So I'll probably go Travis Hunter because receiver is a depth position. These are all things I think about. And fellas, if you guys want to think about them too, highly recommend it. Get a pen and paper, write it down. I mean it. It will save you guys time and coins in the future. But now that we're done with the how I recommend you guys build your team from the minute you guys log into the game, I want to talk about what you fellas need to be looking at right now, challenge wise, and honestly just playing the game. I recommend coming over to solo challenges and checking out these solo challenges. I'll have a video out probably tomorrow going over what is the best solo challenges and how I recommend you guys spend your time grinding offline. But I would recommend coming here and seeing, all right, so at level 1, you get a B&D 71 overall. At level 2, you get a 74 overall player. You get some coins, 77, 79 overall. I'd recommend taking a look over at all of these and maybe starting to play through some of those. I also don't hate the idea of coming here and playing through some of these solo seasons. This is a brand new concept to the game, and honestly, I freaking love it. Right now, the rewards don't look to be anything too crazy with only getting like 5K for 5 wins, but we'll have to wait and see if these are actually worth it. Again, first time I've been on the game all day. This is just what we need to do as soon as we log in. So now that we've looked at the offline modes, I want to talk about what is next steps when it comes to building your team. So as you guys know, there are so many different chemistries and schemes on how to build your team. You guys should have a rough estimate of how you boys expect to build your team. Do you want to build a theme team? Do you want to build a scheme team? These are all questions you need to ask yourself and have a general idea before you start actually building your team. For example, for me, I'm a Tennessee fan. If you couldn't tell, I'm going to be building a Tennessee theme team. I haven't decided on what scheme I want to run yet because I haven't played the game, but once you get a general idea of, all right, I like these playbooks, I like this offense, I like this defense, write that down and keep that in the back of your mind when you start, picking your B&D players, picking what players you want to pick up from the auction house. These are all things you honestly want to have written down, like I said earlier, on a yellow note sheet, on a notepad, on a sticky note, just so you guys can come back and look at it, when you want to actually start using your coins. The next thing I wanted to talk about is where you guys should be spending your online gameplay time, and I believe it's in house rules over full head-to-head games. House rules are quicker, and it'll also let you learn the meta of the game. Also, these house rules are very rewarding. If you guys can see here, every single win is a freaking reward. They want you to play this game. They want you on their game. They want you grinding. House rules is a great way to do that. It'll give you decent rewards, and it's going to help you learn how to play a brand new game. Now, I also don't hate the idea of coming out and checking the objectives. As you guys can see here, a bunch of very simple and easy day one objectives. Definitely something I would recommend coming in and doing immediately as soon as you guys have gotten settled within the lobby and overall how the gameplay works. Fellas, if you boys are new to College Football Ultimate Team, don't worry, you're in the right place. We're going to have daily videos going over everything cut related. So fellas, lock in. I got another video coming out for you boys in about 2 hours, so be ready for that. But until later, fellas, college football is here. Let's go. Peace.